Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, all right, it is time for me to tell you guys my top 25 players in the NBA. This is a list that I made a long ass time ago, so I just had to make a few tweaks to it to make it more up to date to as of today. So let's get it started. Okay, so first at number one and number two, I have LeBron James and Kevin Durant, right? I think that goes without saying. I don't really need to say too much. You know what I mean? We both know they're the best two players in the world. Okay. Next I have, now let me explain my thought process here. Okay. Now I was thinking Russell Westbrook, Steph Curry, James Harden. I'm thinking in my head, okay, Russell Westbrook pretty much does everything better than both of them, except James Harden, Curry. They're both better shooters. I would say Russell is a better rebounder, better defender, better taking it to the hole, just as clutch, if not more clutch, just as good at getting steals, if not. So I'm thinking, okay, so should I put Russell at third? Because Curry is a better shooter and Harden is a better shooter, but that's really all that they are better at than Russell. But then I decided, you know what? Curry is the greatest shooter of all time. Curry is the best shooter we've ever seen. James Harden might not be that much better of a shooter than Russell Westbrook, but I think Curry is enough of a better shooter than Westbrook that we should put him above Westbrook. So I have Curry at number 3, I have Russell Westbrook at number 4, and then I have James Harden at number 5. I feel pretty confident about that top 5. I feel pretty damn confident about that top 5. Like I said, James Harden's a better shooter. I don't think he's that much of a better shooter than Russell, and Russell's a better rebounder, better taking to the hole, or maybe just as, I think he's a little bit better taking it to the hole to Harden. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm going to put Harden at 5. Okay, and then I got Anthony Davis and Giannis came to mind, right? Now, I think that Anthony Davis is a little bit more well-rounded than Giannis. You know what I mean? Giannis is maybe a little bit more dominant, but I think on all sides of the ball, Anthony Davis is a little bit better. So I got Anthony Davis at 6. I have Giannis at 7. I would have had Kawhi above both of them before Kawhi got injured. But now that Kawhi got injured, I'm not sure 100% how good he is. I know he's still really good, but before the injury, I would have had Kawhi at 6. But after, now I have him at 8. At 9, I have Embiid, who's the best center in basketball. I don't think there's any debate. He's the best center in basketball right now. And then at 10 and 11, I have Paul George and Jimmy Butler. I think Paul George is a little bit better than Jimmy Butler. When I first made this list, like at a little bit last year or at the beginning of this year, I had Jimmy Butler ahead of PG, but I think PG's a little bit better than Jimmy Butler. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that is my top 10, top 11, explained pretty quick. I think it makes sense. LeBron, Durant, we got Curry, Russell, Harden, Davis, Giannis, Kawhi, Embiid, PG, and Butler. I think that's a pretty solid fucking top 10, top 11. You can let me know what you would change, but Embiid is the best center. Maybe you could put Embiid under PG and Jimmy Butler. But I think for the most part, this is pretty fucking accurate. Okay, so now moving on. Originally, I had Kyrie above CP3 and Damian Lillard. Then after looking at the stats, I realized, okay, Damian Lillard is really nice with it. He's really fucking nice with it. I think he might be a little bit underrated. So I went ahead and I moved Damian Lillard to 12. I put Kyrie at 13, and then I got CP3 at 14. Now, ESPN and Sports Illustrated, because I was referencing their top 10s, top 25s a little bit, they both don't think Kyrie's that good. I think one of them has Kyrie at 15, one of them has Kyrie at 20. I don't see how CP3 is better than Kyrie Irving. I just don't get it. Maybe one of you guys can explain it to me in the comments, because I don't get it. Next up is Oladipo, Karl Anthony Towns, Klay Thompson, okay? And then Jokic. Now, I guess the order really depends on you. I think Oladipo is better than Towns. I think Towns is a little bit better than Jokic. Some people think that Jokic is better than Towns. I think Towns is a little bit better than Jokic. And I think Clay is a little bit better than Jokic. Clay has really good defense. His defense is slept on. He's not that good at taking it to the hole, but he has an amazing shot and he's got pretty good defense. He's not that fast, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm giving people like Ole the edge. But Clay is definitely up there. At 19, I have Draymond Green. At 20, I have John Wall. 20, I have DeMar. I can show you the rest of my, you know what I mean? These guys, I mean, I think it's pretty accurate. I think Mitchell is a little bit better than Tatum right now. I think Simmons is just a notch above Mitchell right now. I think John Wall and DeMar are still a little bit better than both of them. John Wall is not good enough to where I can put him up with Dame and them because I don't think he's better than Oladipo. I don't think he's better than Towns or maybe even Clay. But I think that he's pretty good. So yeah, we're going to say top 26 just because I wanted to throw Tatum in there. This is what my top 26 NBA players is looking like. Yeah, Blake Griffin. I mean, a lot of people don't think Blake is still that good, but how is Jason Tatum better than Blake Griffin? I don't know. Rudy Gobert might be a little bit better. I feel like this is pretty accurate. I feel like this is pretty fucking accurate. You guys can let me know what you think, what you guys would change, what your top 10, what your top 25 is looking like. I think I did a pretty good job explaining it. And some of these go without explanation. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you're new. Maybe follow your boy on Twitter. That would be dope. You know what I'm saying? Maybe follow your boy on Instagram too. Hey, if you want to, you know what I'm saying? It's up to you. And until next time, man, it's been your boy. And I'm out here.